Feminine energy is a superpower that is underutilized by most women. Here are the 5 reasons why you need feminine energy. Embodying your feminine energy gives you a greater sense of satisfaction in life. When a woman is continuously in her masculine energy, it is very easy for her to get exhausted and burnt out. Biologically, women's bodies are designed to make babies. Women's bodies perform better when they embody their feminine energy. It is because of the way we are designed that for most women, home and family and relationships come before their career. It is a biological need of ours. We are built to nurture, and it is because of this reason that there are many women who are continuously in their masculine energy, even if they are achieving great things in life and doing really well in their careers. There is a sense of unhappiness and exhaustion in those women. At the end of the day, it is your happiness that matters the most, and no one in this whole wide world has the right to tell you what should make you happy and what should not make you happy. I'm not saying that don't go after your purpose. I'm not saying that don't put your career first. I'm saying that do it only when it makes you happy. Don't do it just because everyone else expects you to do that and expects you to feel happy because you're doing what you're doing. So generally, relationships and community bring greater happiness and satisfaction to women than they do for men. Men are more driven by their purpose and their career. This is because biologically we have been designed to play different roles. I'm not saying that one role is more important than the other or is more valuable than the other, but if you are a woman, then it makes sense for you to check in with yourself and see if you are really happy and satisfied when you are continuously operating from your masculine energy. Reason number 2. Not being in your feminine energy kills the polarity in your relationships with men. Now, I'm not just talking about your romantic relationships, but also the platonic ones. 90% of women at their very core want to be adored, cared for, protected, provided for, and loved by the masculine. And so, when you are not in your feminine energy and are operating mostly from your masculine energy, it is harder for a woman to allow a man to do those things for her, to provide for her, and to lead her. The women who do not want to rely on a man for anything and want to be completely independent are also the women who find it hard to navigate their relationships with men. It is because on a biological level, a man wants to provide for a woman. He wants to take care of her. And if a woman does not allow him to do that because she wants to control the situation and wants to do everything herself, then a man does not know exactly what value he can bring to that relationship. Because for a man, it is very important what he does. Men need to be able to feel like they are able to provide for you and are able to take care of you, to feel like they are bringing some value to the relationship. Also, if you are someone who likes to be completely independent and does not want a man's help in any area of your life, then you need to ask yourself whether it is a choice of yours or it is coming from a place of trauma. Maybe it is hard for you to trust a man because of some unhealed trauma. It is possible that you have a father wound which makes it hard for you to feel safe around a man. And if that is the case, then the solution is not to have nothing to do with men and to be completely independent. But the solution is to heal your inner child, to address that trauma that's still hurting you. Men and women were not made to compete with one another. We are better at doing certain things and they are better at doing other things. And so it only makes sense for us to work together and accept help from each other. And if you find it hard to trust a man, then you need to first see whether it is something to do with him that's stopping you from trusting him, or it is some trauma that you have been carrying with yourself unconsciously for a very long time. Reason number 3. Being in your feminine energy is better for your health and your hormones. Women are cyclical beings unlike men, and so our hormones fluctuate throughout the month. Being in our feminine energy helps us to get out of our heads and into our body. And so we are able to better understand what our body needs at different times during our cycle. When we continuously push ourselves to be equally productive every single day, then it is easier for us to just be in our head and not be in touch with our body's needs. And when that happens, it's very easy for a woman to exhaust herself, and that can be very detrimental to a woman's hormones. Conditions like PCOS and endometriosis are very common these days. This is because women are mostly operating from their masculine energy, and so they are not in touch with their body's needs. Being in your feminine energy makes you more fertile. It makes you radiant. It makes you glow, and that is because you are working with your hormones and not against them. Reason number 4. Being in your feminine energy is better for your mental health. Biologically, a woman's nervous system is more fragile than that of a man, and so it is easier for women to get stressed. When a woman is in her feminine, she is more tapped into her intuition. She is more playful, and she prioritizes her own pleasure through all of her senses. A woman finds it easier to receive when she is in her feminine, and so when she is able to let go and is able to allow the masculine to lead, she is in a natural state. She is not embodying masculine energy just to make sure that she is safe and protected. This means that she feels free to be more playful and to experience the world through all her senses without continuously being in her head and worrying about her own safety. She is calmer, more relaxed, and is able to enjoy the little things in life. Reason number 5. Being in your feminine energy makes you more magnetic. Being magnetic doesn't have much to do with the way you look or the way you dress. It has more to do with the energy that you embody and that you radiate into the world. When a woman is in her feminine, she naturally attracts the attention of people wherever she goes, especially that of men. This again has to do with the concept of polarity. The more feminine that you are, the more likely it is that the masculine would be attracted towards you. And it is not just men who are attracted to a feminine woman's energy. Because most women these days are not fully in their feminine and they operate from a more masculine place, when they encounter a woman who is in her feminine, they are drawn to her as well. I remember this one time when I was at the airport, and this was during the pandemic. So I was wearing mask, my hair was pulled back in a ponytail, and I was wearing no makeup. I was wearing a maxi dress with full sleeves, no jewelry, and I was just listening to music on my phone, and I just sat there waiting for my flight. And there was this whole group of guys who came and sat next to me. Like, I was the only woman in that row, and there were all those men that came and sat there, and I knew that they were continuously looking at me. I could sense that. And then there was another guy who he was pretending to look for a place to sit, but I knew that he was going to sit next to me, and he did do that. So the thing is that you don't have to look a certain way, you don't have to dress a certain way, it's just about your energy. And if you are radiating your feminine energy and you are being playful, and you are being that wild woman that you are at your core, then that energy is enough to draw the full world's attention towards you. And you must know that you don't have to become feminine. You naturally are feminine. All you need to do is to unlearn all that programming from the society and the media, and to actually tap into your true essence as a woman. And when you do that, you naturally radiate that feminine energy. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.